In today's IELTS Speaking Part 3 video, I'm giving you 3 golden rules of using the passive voice to improve your grammar. Most students are often stuck using simple active sentences like people think that, or they should solve the problem. Using these type of sentences tells the examiner your grammar is basic. In order to jump into a band 7 or 8, what you need to start doing is using the passive voice. It makes your English sound so much more academic, sophisticated, and natural. It shows the examiner your ability to shift your focus to part 3. The first golden rule with using the passive voice is you're focusing on the results. So this is when the doer is irrelevant or doesn't even matter when you are talking. This is when you should use the passive voice, because when what happened is a lot more important than who did the action. And this is often great to use when discussing trends, statistics, or general knowledge. Instead of saying something like, they damage the environment every day, try to say, the environment is being damaged by pollution every day. The focus is on the damage, not on the they. And the second golden rule is discussing the future. So you can do this when you use modals and future tenses. Using the passive voice with modals like should be, must be, or will be is perfect when you are giving a recommendation in your IELTS Speaking Part 3. Speaking of practice, ladies, if you're looking to join a community where you will be able to practice your speaking, then you might find my IELTS Speaking Ladies Club really interesting. This ladies club is actually hosted over Zoom. I teach you ladies. We go over different IELTS speaking mock tests. Check the description box down below. Instead of saying the government should teach children about recycling, you would sound so much more sophisticated saying recycling techniques should be taught to children at a young age. The third golden rule is using reporting verbs for opinions. This lets you discuss general opinions rather than always referring to people. And this is the most natural way to use the passive voice in part 3 of your IELTS exam. So instead of saying people think that social media is bad for their mental health, increase your band score by saying social media is widely believed to be detrimental to your mental health. This sounds so much more professional to use throughout your discussion. So let's put all 3 rules into action with practice. How can the government encourage people to use public transportation more often? I will give you 1 minute practice answering this question. Then I will show you my sample answer. All right, guys, have a look at this sample answer. I think several key strategies can be implemented. Firstly, it is widely believed that if bus lanes were expanded, journey times would dramatically decrease. More investment must be directed toward ticket pricing so public transportation is considered a generally affordable option. And lastly, the current railway network is being renovated in many areas, which will hopefully attract more commuters in the future. That is your key to advanced grammar. And I guarantee you, if you use the passive voice throughout your responses in part 3, you will score that band 7, 8, or 9 on your IELTS speaking exam. Practice making your sentences subjectless and watch you increase your band score. If you're ready to start practicing, then make sure you check out this video here of more questions you may see on IELTS Speaking Part 3. I'll see you over there. Bye, everyone.